I don't care to not have anything done. When this shit is not done, I'm not done, period.
Back home, I'm no president, I'm Obama, hey.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. It's me, Tati, and you already know the vibes. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about as to why your natural hair might not be growing, and also giving you guys pointers on how to grow your natural hair. Please bear with me. Quarantine is beating my ass, and I gotta get myself situated over here, so I'm gonna be giving you guys realistic pointers as to how to grow your hair, because not only do these YouTubers talk about their entire lifetime as to why they big chopped or as to why they grew out their hair, like I know y'all don't care about any of that, but they also give out trash pointers. Like the trashiest one I've heard is
do the rice water challenge for 30 days.
You know how bad that is for your hair shaft? You know how much keratin does rice water carry and how much you're applying to your hair every single day with the lack of moisturizing? Not only does that make your hair prone to dryness, but also prone to breakage, and if you OD, you might be prone to baldness too, because let's be real over here. Not everything is meant to be searched on YouTube, and I've learned that the hard way. Keep in mind, these hair tips are for pretty much all kinds of hair types, whether you're type 2, 3, or 4. Feel free to watch, because we do not discriminate any curls over here, so that is that. I am going to be showing you guys a picture of me when I first chopped my hair last year. She was a different bitch. I miss her. And I am also going to be showing you guys my hair now. As you can clearly see, it's very thick, very long, and overwhelming as hair porosity is the first step to success, because it lets you know how much moisture does your hair need on a daily basis. If you have high porosity like me, which means that your hair shaft is going to be looking frizzy for most of the time, no matter how much moisture you put in it, which is annoying. It means that your hair needs to be moisturized on a daily basis. If not, it'll be dry and brittle and you may not have no hair. Medium porosity, that means your hair does not need as much moisturizing, but it needs enough to survive. If you have low porosity, that means your hair still requires moisture. It just requires finer moisture in order for it to like eat in a way. Think of your hair like a plant, because your hair requires food in order to flourish and grow, and if you don't give it food, it's gonna die. Sorry to just throw it out there. Pretty much you can tell how porous your hair is by taking a strand of your hair, putting it in a cup of water. If it goes all the way down, it's high like mine. It's in the middle, that means it's medium porosity, and if it's at the top, that means it's low porosity. Porosity means how big also your hair pores are. So the bigger they are, the frizzier it'll look, and also the more moisture it'll need on a daily basis. Not only can this save you from spending a lot of unnecessary money on hair products, but it can also save your time from wasting time on hair products. Like, I've been there, done that. You don't want to do that. The second pointer that I'm going to be giving you guys is genetics, and the reason why I'm going to say genetics is because if your family is only able to grow 5 inches max out of their heads, what's going to make you think that you're going to grow 30 within a year? If your family is known to not give out or grow a lot of hair, be realistic with yourself and also come into common terms that your hair will not grow as long as you think. No matter how much you put in your regimen, how expensive your products are, God's hand itself, if your hair is not meant to grow, it's not gonna grow. Give it up. The other pointer is moisture, and the reason why I say moisture is because think of it like it's hair food. Think of moisture like fertilizer for your hair. If you do not give your hair the food that it needs on a daily basis, then your hair is not gonna grow. Make it make sense. Like, if you don't give humans food, they're gonna die. Also, it depends how porous your hair is. So the higher the porosity, the more you might have to deep condition, or the lower, the less. Consider deep conditioning once a week realistically. So that means 4 times a month, and consider doing protein treatments once or twice the most a month, because if you do too much protein treatment, it's gonna cause a protein overload on your hair and will cause your hair to brittle, and that's pretty much the opposite of what we're trying to do right now. So trimming your hair is also as well as important, because if you do not trim your hair, it's gonna weight your hair down and it's not gonna give the root the strength that it needs. Trim your hair as consistently that you have to. It'll cause your ends to grow split. When you go to the hair salon, you be mad because they cut half of your hair off. That is because you didn't cut it off in all these months. Like, what would you expect? You also see a difference when you trim your hair. Like, I've seen it before. When I have split ends, my curls tend to be like weighting down, and when I cut it, they tend to bounce back. So there's that as well. My favorite one, because I am
lazy at heart sometimes,
and I also don't have time to be, well, realistically we do have a lot of time, is low manipulation hairstyles. So examples of low manipulation hairstyles could be braids, like 2-strand, 3-strand, box braids, the cornrows, the bantu knots. It could be a lot of stuff that just doesn't require you to brush your hair consistently or comb your hair consistently, because if you do so, what's gonna happen to your hair is that the strands are gonna break, and that's what we're pretty much trying to avoid. Wigs could be an optional one, but the thing about wigs is that people be thinking because they can cornrow their hair and wear wigs for 3 weeks straight that the hair can't break under it, and it could, because technically you're leaving your hair without eating for 3 weeks straight. Moisturize it. You gotta do something under it. Like, if you don't do it, then by the time you take these braids out, a lot of hair is gonna come out. This is like a good example of like a low manipulation hairstyle. I forgot to show y'all, but this is a good example. Like, I did a bantu knot, and basically I took it out and I floated my hair and I brought it into a bun. Oil massaging, and I know a lot of people slack on this because
y'all are lazy at heart
like me. Oiling your scalp is very important. It's giving your scalp food. Like, it's one thing to give your hair food, but then it's another thing to give your scalp food. Good oils that you can use for this could be castor oil, avocado oil, tea tree oil, wild hair growth oil. Like, these kind of oils definitely work. Just take your hands and put oil on it, rub it, and massage your scalp for like a good 3-4 minutes straight. Try to do it every 2 to 3 days. Doesn't matter what kind of hair porosity you got, because it's not going to go to your hair strands, it's going to go to your scalp. And the benefit of that is that it'll increase blood stimulation in your scalp, which means more hair growth. Another pointer that I want to give out, especially to my type 4 hair girls, is leave your edges be. And I know this is really hard for us to do, but that's just how we are. Like, we can't control how curly our edges are gonna be. It doesn't mean that you have to put strain and manipulation on it every day. Like, it's gonna cause you to not only have zero growth on there, but you're gonna also be bald up in your front. Like, you're not gonna have
no hairline, no edges, no nothing.
That is so bad. Like, I would cry if I had no edges. Like, imagine. Avoid using heat. Like, I can't put a lot of emphasis on this. The more heat you use on your hair without any heat protectant, it's gonna cause your curl pattern to go trash. If you're transitioning, it's gonna mess up your natural virgin hair that's growing already. If you're not, then it's gonna mess up your curl pattern.
It's gonna cause it to be dry. It's gonna cause it to break. It's gonna cause it to not grow.
A lot of shit that you just don't want. So just let it be. Like, you can't control your curl pattern. Also, adding on to consistency, don't just stop when you get to the hair length that you want. My biggest tip here is to consistently do it forever. Get into the habit of treating your hair like human, like treating your hair nice, because your hair will reflect whatever you're putting into it. This is basically the end of my video. I hope you have enjoyed my video, and I hope you have taken some notes. Be on the lookout for my next video. Subscribe, leave a comment, like, and if you are here, turn your notifications on. I will be seeing you guys next week. Peace out.